Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Newspaper. So today we are going to see the newspaper name The Hindu, and today date is August 7, 2025. And literally guys, some of the few interesting things and some of the quite negative things also has been occurred because Trump has imposed additional penalty of nearly 25% extra. So how much this will affect the entire Indian economy, and simultaneously we are going to see little bit. It means today information I'll just tell little bit of the lesson that we have to learn from China. And for a separate video, I'll just also upload after making a case study within China and India and how the India can become as the next China. So I'm also going to tell you about this, and literally lot of information also occurred internally and simultaneously with the geopolitics. And literally in today's information, Rahul Gandhi has made a positive spark in this today's Indian economy because he also told that it means we should not do any kind of trade with America. But literally this was the first time that he has supported BJP, I think so, the Modi government, because whenever the policies or any kind of other reforms that was given by the Modi, the Rahul Gandhi will definitely oppose it. But this information today it made a positive impact on the Rahul Gandhi. So we are also going to see about that. And from the beginning, I'll just tell about the basic information that's been given in the front page, and simultaneously we can go to the geopolitics and a little bit of internal information that has been occurring. Okay guys, let us get started. Welcome to my channel. My name is Newspaper. Okay guys, you can see at the basic information, Trump prices US tariff on Indian imports to 50%. So guys, this 50% is at the initially the 25% will be imposed on the all the Indian products. But later on, what the Trump will do, he has just given days of 21 days. Suppose if they haven't agreed with the trade agreement with the America, means definitely extra 50%, extra 25% will be imposed. Literally 50% of the tariff will be imposed. Suppose if we do not do any kind of trade with the USA, this 50% will definitely raise to 75% or literally 100%. But 100% is the worst case scenario. But this 50% will be. So after this 50%, now the USA, it means the Trump will go to the China. And China and the European nations, it means now the European Union and the USA had a good relationship and they have hold a trade talks within each other. So he won't impose any kind of tariff against the European Union, but definitely he will impose tariff against the China. So we have to see, because China and USA, China has a literally large of surplus amount, nearly $320 billion. Wow, literally so much huge guys. So this 50% of tariff on the India definitely going to affect, because as 25% of the tariff imposed by USA literally affects nearly 0.2% of the entire India's GDP. So as the IMF and the it means RBI also predicted that India's GDP will be at a 6.4%. So literally it will reduce to 6.2%. So we have to look up based upon it, because in future if any kind of negative aspect comes from the Trump's administration, definitely is going to affect the entire Indian economy. If mostly there is a myth, it's like if a country trades with America, means the country has a good relationship. So while the country is being trade with America, lot of other countries will get lot of other equipments from the same country. For example, if India is trading, let us consider which country? Okay, let us consider North Korea. North Korea is having a good trade relationship with the USA. So what the other countries will think? USA itself trading, having a good partner with the North Korea, means okay, we can also open the trade relationship with the North Korea. So India will come and Japan will come and South Korea will come and they will have a good relationship with the North Korea. But definitely it's a worst case scenario, this won't happen. Just for example, this is the, so you can see this guys, with initial 25% tariff will be come into the effect, but later on this after 24 days the tariff will be imposed extra 21%. So here this chart shows us, it means this chart shows out how much the country is dependent on the Russian economy. You can see here guys, China is literally so much dependent on the oil imports, coal imports and the gas imports. But when we compare with the India, it's pushing in the third place. So literally lower than other top two countries, especially China is the first partner. And the entire European Union, without, it means without gas and without oils and without any kind of other kind of things from Russia, the entire European Union can't be, because you can see guys, most of the, it means your friends and other kind of person, when they are in the European Union, they really used to wear a lot of sweaters and a lot of other heaters also. So for the heater and the sweater, most of the raw material comes from the Russia. So they are completely depending on the Russia. But now the imports has been reduced from the Russia, but they can't entirely leave. It means they can entirely switch to other countries instead of depending on the Russia. So that's a very much problematic thing to the European Union. So literally in the page number 10 also they have been just given what kind of other implication that other countries can, especially the Indian, can make. So you can see here, it means it's literally a little bit of information. So why we are completely depending? Because we do have a lot of population guys, literally 1.4 billion of population in India do have. Suppose if we have any good relationship, it means if we open to the trade with the US, even definitely it will be going to be a lot of problem with India. So India's GDP as 25% imposes reduced to 0.2% of the India's GDP. If we open the market for the entire America, means definitely the India's GDP will go to 5% or 5.5%. So literally it will go so much down. So that's so much problematic thing that India will occur. So next thing is literally as I told in the above information, it means yesterday information. Later in yesterday information 4 were killed, but you can see here other 2 bodies, it means other 2 were killed and nearly 190% has been rescued. So guys, literally this, it means Uttarakhand and the Uttarakhand floods has been so much concerning because lot of floods has been occurring near the Himalayan plateau. See, in recently you could have seen about in the Himachal Pradesh and in the Uttarakhand, and simultaneously it will going on increase. Little bit of Bihar also it will occur, and Uttarakhand means Uttar Pradesh also occur. Because while I was doing a study, the Himalayan glaciers, even especially the glaciers present in the Himalayan, continuously start to decline. It means the how to say, the snow is continuously melting because of the climate change. And not only that, guys, literally as we also know in the Antarctica comparison of the last few years, as we as we deliver a lot of carbon dioxide to the outside environment, this becomes a barrier and the heat is trapped inside. So continuously the temperature is also rising. So that's why the Himalayas is entirely melting nowadays. So this kind of floods, this is only one part. In future, definitely lot of floods will occur, and a lot of flood means lot of persons, a lot of, it means state disaster relief force and national disaster relief force, and all of the people should come and rescue a lot of things. So definitely certain kind of funds, especially India's certain kind of little bit of the funds from the GDP of India will be contributed for, especially in this rescue management tool. So if we do not take any good cover in the climate change, definitely it will going to be a loss for the entire India. So you gotta see here. So literally, I literally thank this army person to do such a wonderful thing for rescuing of the entire operations, because traveling in the floods and risking a person in the floods, especially in the flood condition, is literally so much dangerous thing, because suddenly the rain will come, because especially in the Uttarakhand, a lot of cloud burst and flash floods has been occurred. Cloud burst means all the clouds will be accumulated at the one place and suddenly the entire rainfall will occur. Especially within 1 hour, guys, within 1 hour, 100 millimeter of rain will occur. So it leads to a lot of problems within that certain area. So we need to look upon it, because the cloud burst is such a dangerous thing. As we know about the Kerala's flood management, because Kerala also do have a lot of problems, especially in this flood. Because you can see, okay, let me draw here a little bit. So this is India, means you can see here, this side is entirely Western Ghats, this side is Eastern Ghats. So a lot of rain will pour here, and simultaneously the Kerala will be so much affected. So that's why we have to look upon it. So you can see here nearly 150 army person from Rashtriya Rifle. Literally, I love this Rashtriya Rifle persons, because they, it means for terrorism means the special code has been allocated in this Rashtriya Rajputana Rifle, and Rashtriya Rifle is one of the major thing, they contribute so much, this especially this RR. Now we can go to the next information. So the next information is, you can see here, petrol lobbies behind E20 fuel fear campaign Gadkari. So we would have known about the Gadkari. Gadkari is a roadway, it means road transport and highway minister. See guys, literally this E20 fuel I'll just explain within 1 minute, so you can have a better understanding. So you can see this is a, it means this is a Rolls Royce car. You are traveling in a Rolls Royce car, and in my point of view, it's Rolls Royce, beautiful Rolls Royce car. Suppose for 1 liter of petrol, this Rolls Royce car goes around nearly 8 kilometers. So what they have been consuming is, for this 80% of petrol, and alongside with the 20% of ethanol. Ethanol is a alcohol based mixture. So we will combine both of this thing to produce 100% fuel. So this is literally a good thing, because 80% of petrol means 20% we can have a discount, and it means cost spending, especially in the petrol sector, will be entirely reduced, because for petrol do cost a lot of huge amount, but ethanol doesn't cost so much, and it is also a good thing that they have been continuously using in nowadays. And since Brazil has been one of the key producer of manufacturing this entire ethanol, so we are doing a lot of case studies and a lot of analyzing on the basis. So this is literally a good thing in one point of view, but literally guys, to manufacture so much amount of ethanol, it costs so much. Even literally to manufacture 1 liter of ethanol, it costs so much, because ethanol is completely manufactured from the agriculture sector. It's not digged and it's not drilled upon the earth surface, and we are not just taking it. It means a lot of hard work and a lot of sheer amount of work must be needed to produce this ethanol, because this ethanol comes from sugar cane, rice and maize. Suppose if you take sugar cane, means to produce 1 kg of sugar cane, you literally need 2100 liters. So after the sugarcane production, after the sugarcane manufacturing, at the last stage, it means most of the time you could have see when you have a sugarcane juice, you could have see the lot of waste amount of material that been excreted, and they will just collect the sugarcane in the bag. So later on they will take this the sugarcane waste and they will process and make it as ethanol. So that's the what the thing they are doing. But literally, guys, to manufacture and this sugarcane, literally we need lot of huge amount of spending, especially the water consumption is so much huge. So literally it couldn't cost that much in an effective way. So you can see this India is being a drought region, because you can see the continuously the ground level water has been depleting in the entire states in before 10 to 15 days. It means before not 10 to 15 days, before 10 to 15 years, India was one of the major contribution in the groundwater sector and even simultaneously in the river sector. But nowadays you can see lot of flash floods and a lot of cloud bursts has been occurring. So in other point of view, people may think, okay, lot of rains, it means flash floods and a lot of other cloud bursts has been occurring, so we could get lot of water and it's been going to the groundwater. So definitely not, guys, because if water has to go into the blood, it means groundwater means a small, it means 1 mm or literally 10 mm of it means millimeter of rainfall is so much good. So it can go easily inside through the waters, through the soil. Suppose suddenly if 100 mm of water and suddenly 200 mm of water has been continuously placed here, means it doesn't, it means even the soil itself doesn't allow the water to go inside. So it needs lot of time. So this kind of water will go to other point, it means other area. So the groundwater level will won't incline, it means will won't increase. So that's the most problematic thing with this cloud burst and this kind of flash floods. And so we have to look upon it. So to manufacture this entire sugar cane and to blend with the ethanol and petrol means it usually costs so much. So in my point of view, it's a good project, but it needs lot of spending amount of money based upon it. So it's not an easy thing, because instead of manufacturing 1 liter of ethanol, we can just buy the petrol from outside and we can entirely depend on the EV. It means electric vehicle is far more good in my point of view. So this point of thing is a good thing, but literally they have to just change it. And in one sector you can see here, guys, from economic point of view, the country spends nearly 22 lakh crores on the fossil fuel imports itself, which just import I'm just saying. So and it means in this problem they have been just told Nitin Gadkari has been producing a sugarcane factory industry. So the Nitin Gadkari is pushing the sugarcane factory, and you will also go to earn lot of amount from the sugarcane sector, as he is going to impose this ethanol manufacturing. So but as he also just told, only it means we do get a lot of losses from annual losses, nearly 30 crores has been occurred. So we couldn't be able to manufacture a lot of sector like this. So but literally it will be just a conspiracy, because he will just tell it. But to manufacture this ethanol is so much complicated thing, guys, because as most of the states fight alongside with the river, because as it means you would have known about the Kaveri issues and Mahanadi issues also has been located in the lot of the states, and this river is mainly contributed for the agriculture sector. And as the people are entirely shifting towards agriculture, especially in the sugarcane and rice, because sugarcane and rice are, it means how to say, money yielding crops. It gives so much money, so most of the people are converting. So before, guys, for example, 5 acres of land is allocated for sugarcane, means now 50 acres of land is allocated. This 5 acre consumes 100 liters, means think about this 50 acres, literally 5,000 to 10,000 liters of water is being consumed. So the people can't efficiently get the water resource, and even if you get also, we can't easily use it. So it's a little bit quite problem in the things. So I think so we got a basic overview, so we can go to the next information. This is literally one of the sad incidents that has been occurred. You can see Tirupur policeman murdered while trying to resolve a case dispute. So literally it means a problem has been occurred based upon the land, father and along with the 2 sons. So based upon the fighting between the land, suddenly the neighbors informed this Shanmugavel, and as he was the inspector, he just visited them. So due to that, while the father and the 2 sons had been quarrel fighting with each other, he gone and intervened and to solve the entire problem. So at the time, they just took a knife and they stabbed on his area. So at the spot itself, he had been just died. So literally so much quite concerning thing, because policeman usually goes and protects each and everything, but the people itself doing like this kind of thing means literally quite problematic. You can see, guys, 57-year-old, within 1 or 2 years he is going to get retirement, because entire life is it means he dedicatedly worked for the police, because he is being an inspector, and literally so much how to say, it's so much worrying amount of thing. because at the time of retirement he is being burned, and at the age of sub-inspector means it literally quite concerning and quite worrying things. So we can go to the next information, the geopolitics. And see guys, literally this is one of the good thing, because Putin holds constructive talks with the US envoy ahead of sanction decline. So in future definitely, because why the Trump is doing this, to reduce the, it means a tariff, to reduce the imports from the Russia and a lot of other countries who give support to the Russia. So here constructive talk means, because you can see Putin is having a good talks with the USA, constructive talks, that's one of the good thing, because constructive means positive, meaningful and solution oriented. So definitely they would have talked about the it means sanctions and simultaneously with the Ukraine war. Suppose guys, in one case of scenario, if the Russia, it means the Trump is saying, if you stop the war with Ukraine means I will remove all the sanctions from your country means definitely the Russia will do, and simultaneously it means the Trump administration will do. If the Russia demands only, okay, the Ukraine some part of area will capture and we won't do any kind of war. Suppose you just take the sanction means definitely the Trump, it means the Trump administration will definitely do. So we need to wait and see what kind of problem is going to occur in the future. And the next thing is, this is one of the quite concerning thing, because you can see guys, Pakistan extends Afghan refugees deported declines. It means the Pakistan is continuously expelling. It means the entire Afghan to move out, because they don't want any kind of Afghan person to be in the entire Pakistan. So why I am telling this? So I will just show you. It means wait one sec. So you can have a basic overview in it. So you can see here, so this is Pakistan and this is Afghanistan. So they do have a lot of, it means so much huge amount of kilometers, already 2670 kilometers they usually do have so much area. So at the time of Afghan invasion, it was especially the south, it means sorry, the Soviet Union has came into this Afghanistan, and suddenly the USA has came, and a lot of other foreign countries also came to show the entire dominance in the Afghanistan area. So as the war is occurring, they used to displace a lot of Afghan from the other, it means other countries. So Afghan people has just gone into the Pakistan and Iran and other kind of countries also, they have been just gone. So little bit of Afghan person will also come to the India also. So after the war has been ended, the Pakistan also faces a lot of troubles, especially in the food sector and the GDP growth sector, and a lot of other problems also Pakistan is facing. So they are now expelling the Afghanistan to go to the Afghanistan area itself, to the Afghanistan country itself. So we have to just look upon it. And since nearly, this is one of the good thing, literally 3.5 million Afghanistan is being placed in the Pakistan. So one of the second largest refugee centers has been located in the Pakistan. So now they are just expelling. You just go to your own countries, they are just telling. And other thing is this, it means this idiotic field marshal. I am really sorry to announce this, but this Asif Munir, who has been main culprit for the entire terrorism attack in the India. So he has been self-promoted with the field marshal, and now Pakistan army, it means some of the rumors has been written that he is going to be the president. But later on he just clarified that I am not going to become as president, like this he has just mentioned. So anyways, being a chief marshal or being a field marshal or being a president, prime minister, no use at all, because India do have no the power. India's know what the India's power. So just a one strike is enough to completely eliminate this Pakistan. So next thing is one thing. Wait, I'll just see, mostly in today's information also it's been given based upon the it means the tariff policy. So one of the other things you can see here, Trump imposition 50% tariff on the economic blackmail. In an unfair trade deal, literally Rahul Gandhi has told us it's one of the good thing. Economic blackmail. Wow, this is a good thing, guys. Literally, suppose if Rahul Gandhi told one good thing against the BJP, this is one of the other thing. Because but he also just told a funny thing about the Narendra Modi. You can see here, Mr. Modi has it means if he just went to the USA and he just shown his big knowledge in the algebra. It means Modi has just shown the knowledge in the algebra, especially MEGA. It means make America great again and make India great again, equal to MEGA. So he is just mocking the Narendra Modi and about his advanced level in the algebra. But one thing, guys, literally it means the Indian administration should not open the trade relationship with America. And if 50% is also being released, means definitely in one point of sector, the entire India will go to the other countries instead of entirely depending on the USA. India will go to and choose another affordable and best partner, because we can't still believe the America in each and every point of view, because you would have known about this F414 deal. and literally lot of other problem has been occurring, especially in the military sector, as we are just shifting from the Russia towards America, especially in the, it means MQ-9 Reaper drones, a lot of other artillery, a lot of other fighter aircraft parts, especially in the engine sector, a lot of other semiconducting. Now we should reduce the dependency, and we should mean internally manufacture lot of parts within the India itself. So we would have, it means we would go with the other foreign countries such as France and Germany and Italy and a little bit of European countries, and alongside with the Japan. So let us wait and see what's going to occur. And the next thing is, okay guys, this decoding China and the lessons from valuable, it means vulnerable India. So I will just put in an entire separate page, so you can have a better understanding over it, because this information definitely we should know. So in next thing you can see is, this is one of the good thing guys, because Tamil Nadu is the only state to achieve double digit economic growth. Yes, literally Tamil Nadu is one of the foremost growing sector, because a lot of wind first you would have know, the electric vehicle, literally 5,000 50,000 cars is going to internally manufacture within India. So guys, if you take the India outside from the entire India means, sorry, if you take Tamil Nadu from the India means, definitely the GDP growth rate for the entire India will decrease, because India do it means Tamil Nadu do contribute lot of, it means GDP growth and economic growth rate towards India. Because for example, if how to say means, if Tamil Nadu spends 1 rupees in a particular sector means, it usually gains nearly 3 to 4 rupees. It means it gives a profit of nearly 3 to 4 rupees. So that much huge potential that Tamil Nadu do have. So in that he just told nearly 11.19% as Tamil Nadu has been growth. So literally from 9.5%, 11.65% means 19%. It is a good thing, because Tamil Nadu is the only state to achieve double digit sector. Because a lot of other states also been contributing so much, but they haven't grown in the double digit sector. So Tamil Nadu is one of the good sector that's been continuously developing in its own internal way. And you can see guys, definitely Tamil Nadu will reach $1 trillion economy. Wow, literally it's so much huge thing, because India do have how much potential? Literally $4 trillion economy. Suppose in future definitely Tamil Nadu contributes $1 trillion economy means, it's so much huge, because now we do, it means Tamil Nadu do contribute nearly 300 to 400 billion dollars to the entire India. So in future definitely India and along with the Maharashtra will reach. So Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, it means are the both two states that will definitely reach $1 trillion economy. When we compare with the Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, they will reach, but it will definitely take a lot of time, because Gujarat is entirely depend on the research sector. It's not on the production or manufacturing. So as Gujarat is mostly depend on the research, so they will give a little bit of research ideas to other kind of states. So we need to look and see, wait and see. So next thing is, one of the other thing is, this is also quite concerning thing, because surging coconut price hits Kerala and Ayurvedic drugs. Literally guys, India is being one of the key producer of this coconut, because as first Indonesia and second Philippines and third is the India. So especially in the south side only, the lot of coconut has been manufactured, not manufactured, it's been produced. In Kerala only lot of it means coconut has been produced. But recently about the Wayanad and a lot of other heavy rains and flash floods and cloud burst is continuously hitting the Kerala. So due to that, the coconut also not growing in a sufficient way, and that lot of tons of coconut producing has been reduced. So the coconut oil price also been surged. It means you can see here literally the price has been literally so much increasing. So if the coconut price is increasing, so definitely the soaps industry and the chemical industry and it means the facial cream industry will definitely hit, because coconut oil do contribute especially in the cosmetic product. Because it's so simple guys, whenever you go outside, suppose if you take a little bit of coconut and apply in your hand, and simultaneously you apply all over your hands, so it gives it's like a complete moisturizer for you. So a lot of it means cosmetic product will definitely contain this coconut oil. So definitely this the cosmetic price will be rise, I think so, in my point of view. So the next thing is I think so today video is over, and I'm literally sorry to upload the video in such a delayed time, and because I have just gone outside, and after I came to home neatly at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and later on only I just read the newspaper and producing the video now. So I won't make this delay guys, and sorry to wait for you. Okay, I think so we just end up the video, and okay guys, then see you, then take care, bye bye.